in a way that 100 years ago, or 200 years ago, we weren't able to cope with. Mark Torian, Executive Director, Center for Immigration. Gregorius, that's our immediate advantage, isn't it? Well, he's seriously anti-immigration. Even guards him, or to his office. Anybody who is marginal to the economy is hurt by illegal immigration. In other words, high school dropouts, disproportionately Black Americans, and earlier Hispanic immigrants. Because immigrants who work for less money, you think America's poor will get poorer and rely on government handouts like cheap, or as we'll soon be saying, ASOL. What about national security? Since 9/11, terrorism has been the big enchilada. The only way bad guys can sneak into our country and blow up our elementary schools is if they get into the country. Blowing up our schools? When are hot female teachers going to fuck their students? Mark, have you ever seen America? Dude, it's huge. This map shows population density and where all the best strip clubs are. Look at all that open space. Don't we have enough room for everyone and more? The United States does not have an unlimited capacity to absorb immigrants.
Me llamo acá siguiente, y este es mi socio Taylor. ¿Qué chingados está pensando este güey? Los emigrantes tomamos los trabajos que nadie quiere hacer. Y eso mejor... What the fucking fuck? What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here! These are our jobs! What the fuck? Sir, these are our jobs! But the other guys are cheaper. You are so fucking fired. And turn off the subtitle shit. This is America. In the interest of fairness, we didn't just get these two good-looking spokespersons. We also got a Johnny Cash impersonator who says there's no immigration crisis.
Dominic Gillespie, Editor-in-Chief of Reader Magazine.
Oh, honestly, take this as point.
You look at the economic factors and you look at the cultural factors, the effect on social services, and you strip out the disparity, you strip out the fear and anxiety that even well-meaning people often have about new types of people coming to the country. There's very little evidence for it.
But what about hysteria? You heard the other guy. Mr. and Mrs. Rico Bandito are taking jobs away from the poor. Plus, they litter the country with those Shakira posters.
If, in fact, illegal immigrants were destroying the labor market, we would be seeing 10, 15, 20% unemployment. Instead, we're at like 5% unemployment.
And 5% isn't just an anomaly. The average unemployment rate in the U.S. since 1990 has only been about 5%. But is this a real problem that immigrants sneak into the U.S. and suckle at our government's enormously saggy double-D?
People come here to have a better life. They come here to learn skills. They come here to get wealth. They come here to send money back home.
We'll come back to these two in just a bit. But first, let's head back to the U.S. border and find out who Batman blames for the problem of illegal immigration.
The failure on the American people for not holding them accountable. Lazy, apathetic, happy Americans who say, I'll let the government deal with it.
That's why Chris L. formed the Minutemen. And who are they exactly? The word conjures up images like this one. Determined, resourceful, civilian, black and white. Let's go to the Minutemen base camp and compare the modern Minutemen. Determined, resourceful, civilian, just white. Man, it's a lot easier to look cool than talking a drawing.
We, the people, have the will to protect our property, protect our nation. And we're taking action. This is where we make our stand.
Taking a stand and doing what they believe to be right. And where exactly are you standing?
We're at post 8 on the Bravo line.
Post 8 Bravo line? That sounds so cool. Who's down in the back there?
Right there at the post, we have one of those dedicated volunteers. Standing watch over America. And these great volunteers. Jim and his lovely wife. Barb.
Oddly enough, one of the tasks of the original Minutemen was to put down any Indian uprisings. If you translate that Minuteman job in today's conflict, the Minutemen should actually be a trained group of immigrants stopping any Americans from raising a fuss about losing their land. It's been said good fences make good neighbors. Obviously, the best neighbors
line ever between the Chinese and the Huns and the Mongols. The Berlin Wall and capitalism away from communism. And this is a wall that New England flies and traffic poison ivy while trying to climb over it. In 2006, many Americans began seriously discussing a wall along the U.S. border with Mexico.
We're actually building fence. And we're building double fence, in particular in areas where there is a high vulnerability for people being able to sneak in.
The president signed a bill recently for 700 miles of extra fencing on the border. And that's an important tool for controlling immigration. The immigration wall is pointless because the majority of people who enter the country illegally, first off, don't come through the southern border. Right. According to the Pew Hispanic Center, in 2006, nearly the same number of illegals evaded the southern border patrol as entered the U.S. illegally. They get a work, a travel visa, and then overstay their welcome. Like Stella and I did. Transferred to Java. And if you're watching, Lance, we're really sorry, man. Someday you'll think it was fun. I mean, it's 700 miles total, but it's broken up into different chunks, stretching in various kind of high traffic areas for illegal immigration between the Mexico and the U.S. border. 700 miles? Not continuous? The U.S. border with Mexico is 2,000 miles. It'll have bigger holes than a Tijuana donkey show. You can't say that fencing is useless just because 700 miles will close off the whole border. Can't do fencing useless just because 700 miles of fencing won't close off the whole border. And we believe it too. In fact, Bush's bill contains no plans for what the wall will be like. However, these are a few examples of wall sections that are currently in use. This one near San Diego. This one will be built by Chris Simcox and the Minutemen, funded by private donations and Chris's appearance at a Mexican church's duck tank. Seems to us like a culture too far apart to keep out ultimate status.
It's clear that we're building this because we know walls will be effective. It's a double-layered design, a 14-foot tall gauntlet, anti-climb mesh, top concertina wire steering ground.
If the immigrants who want to come here will not be stopped by this wall, and they will come up with ways which will be relentlessly innovative to get around it. We wanted to see for ourselves just how effective a wall would be. So first we found a contractor. For legal reasons, we'll call him Bob. Next, he got a van. For legal reasons, we'll call it Beast. And drove it to a big box home improvement store. There were dozens of illegals lined up along the sidewalk, all looking to do day labor. In Southern California, gatherings like these occur in hundreds of home improvement stores every day. Bob hired these 6 guys, who for legal reasons we'll call Groucho, Harpo, Chico, Zeppo, Skello, and Illegal. They all snuck into the U.S. illegally and none of them speak English. Bob offered each of them $150 to work in a construction project. Next, we drove everyone out to a location that looked like a border crossing. We'll call it Post 9 Bravo line. That's one cooler than Chris's Post 8 Bravo line. We asked these men to build a 20-foot wide by 12-foot tall section of wall. Because, well, Showtime gave too much money to assholes like us, we thought it was funny.
Lo que vamos a hacer es reconstruir una pared así como las que tienen en la frontera de México y Estados Unidos. Otra vez, sí.
Yep, ultra vest. Only that were a joke. The border wall in San Diego was built by the Golden State Fence Company, and they paid almost $5 million in fines using illegal immigrants to build it. That finished our wall covered with corrugated metal and barbed wire all along the top. Just like the walls of Chris Simcox and the government proposed. Oh, and one other thing. When these guys finish building the wall, we've got a surprise for you. You might want to start writing the complaint letter right now. Okay, Bob,